Thanks, pets. Hi, everybody. Happy holidays. Happy holidays. Okay, that's all the singing I'm going to do. Let's see here. Or I could do the Catch a Falling Star and Put It in Your Pocket song. These are really cool because they're kind of squishy. They're made out of foam, so you could ball them up in your hand, and then when you pull them out, they come out to full size again, like that. This is my grandson's favorite prop. I could split it like a cosmic amoeba. Vimpa, 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 vimpa. That's sawing noises. Oh, look, 2 for the price of 1. Da, da, da. This is showmanship. See the twirly, twirly? Showmanship. I'm the only guy that does the twirly, twirly stars. Okay, don't blink. What? I can't hear you. There's a star in my ear. A star. Okay, and there's another one in my man purse. Let's see, that's 1, that's 2. Here's the chin production. Same to you, pal. Considered quite rude in some cultures. We'll give him a little time out right there under the pocket strap. That's 3. That's, this is, wait a minute. That's, yes, counting backwards. 3, 2, and 1. Here's a hat star. And here's an elbow star, chock full of elbowy freshness. Oh, those are my favorite. Ta-ta. Okay, that's my flashy opener. I just do flashy openers. I don't have a finale or anything. I used to just wait for the audience to walk out, and then I thought, oh, that must have been the finale. I get it. All right, now we've got a quick card trick coming up. There's the jack of clubs. We're going to saw this guy in half. That's the box he goes into. Help me, please. Pay no attention to his screams. He's merely an actor. There's millions of those in LA. Help me. All right, vimpa, 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 vimpa. That's sawing noises. I don't know if you can hear it again with the sawing noises. Uh-oh, we hit a bone. We got a bigger saw. Works every time. Say goodbye to your little friend, unless you add a little heat, add a little garlic, slowly but surely. That's his name, Shirley Jack. He's from West Hollywood, and we're very happy to have him here with us. No, you can't look at the card. Why does everyone always want to look at the card? Let's try a 2-card version of that. Normally I would have someone fold this in half for me, but since I'm the only guy here, I'll do all the work. That's that way. And then this one here gets folded lengthwise. So the kids call this a hamburger and a hot dog fold. This one becomes a tunnel. Through the tunnel, chigga, 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 woo, woo, out the tunnel, chigga, chigga, chigga. I do children's tricks for adults and vice versa. You could try this at home with a couple of cards. It won't work, but you can try it. Push it halfway through the tunnel, thusly. Isn't thusly a lovely word? One of my personal favorites. There we go. Open them both out at the same time. You get a reverse image. Now the skinny one is on the inside. The heavy drinkers go crazy at this point. Enjoy that eggnog, folks. But you know, all I really did was turn them both. Keep your eye on that skinny 10 of hearts. And normally I use a magic word, but instead this time I think I'll just use the sound of the leaf blower in the distance as my magic noise. That's the beauty of having a live show, folks. Here we go. Bang. That doesn't actually do anything, but it looks so cool. Bang. My lovely assistant will close the window and hopefully rid us. Thank you.
I'm your roadie.
My roadie? That's even better. She follows me everywhere, and all I had to do was marry her. Okay, when we last left our hero, we got a long skinny card inside of a short fat card. Watch what happens as it goes through the tunnel. Hey, wait a minute. It's turning itself inside out. Pardon me while I card-splain here. Can we do it again, Phil Van T? I don't know. Apparently we can. Okay, so I can't tell you how this is done, but if I put a little nick dead center, wait a minute, center, that means it's only half and half. Doesn't know if it's coming or going. Can't show its face without showing its backside at the same time. What's going on here, Phil Van T? Like I said, I'll put a little nick dead center. That should freeze it in that position forever and ever, like that face your mom told you not to make because it would stick that way. Mine stuck. Always listen to your mother, kids. Let's see what we've done here. Ow, ow. This is called a Peruvian thumb weld. Ow, very painful for me. Ow, but I believe in giving the best show I possibly can to my audience. That's actually one card, delicate as a potato chip, or is it? Ah. You killed it. I killed it, I keep it. Okay, pocket knife trick. My granddaddy gave me this years ago. That was a very special day. I still remember the sun was shining off of the blade as he opened it up and laid it down next to me in the crib. What kind of grandpa does that? He knew I was teething, for God's sake. Okay, this is the pocket knife through the hand, and it comes out the back of the hand trick. It's just a little stigmata to get that done there. Here's the pocket knife up the sleeve trick. Notice I'm not using sleeves. All those other magicians at the Magic Castle are like, oh, I did extra long sleeves. Yeah, well, don't come to this holiday Zoom party, my friends. This is achieved by, let's see here, we do a little counterclockwise rub, and that sends the knife up the sleeve. Wait a minute, that's not right. It sends a little counterclockwise rub. That sends the knife up. It did it again. Maybe I should try clockwise rub. Clockwise rub sends it up the sleeve and across. That tickles. Ooh, good thing it wasn't open that time. Here's an optical illusion. This is big pocket knife, little pocket knife, big pocket knife, little pocket knife. It's not magic, but it's really cool, so it counts. Little pocket knife. You can do that with a piece of chalk or your pocket knife or... Okay, enough pocket knife tricks. Now, wait a minute. Chapstick, can we do it with a chapstick? I bet we can. Let's try it. Little chapstick. Big chapstick, little chapstick. I could just use the chapstick cap for a trick. Watch. This is called the chapstick cap goes up in the air and I catch it on my finger trick. That was pretty fast. You're not supposed to do the same trick twice in front of an audience. Don't care. Let's do that in slow motion. I'm the only guy that does it in slow motion. Say goodbye to your little friend. That's really slow. Up in the air, and I catch it on my finger trick. Okay, thank you, chapstick. I wonder if the chapstick works with the through the hand and out the back of the. It does. It does. I thought you had to have something sharp to poke through the finger. Let's see here. Well, I've got my man purses with me. See that? It says Academy of Magical Arts. That's the Magic Castle. I found these in the parking lot. That poor guy couldn't run as fast as I could drive away. By the way, I dressed up for you. What do you think? Thank you. Calm down. Thank you. I wore my favorite tie. I got this in first grade. It's a clip-on. I take good care of my stuff. I still have my original umbilical cord. Oh, my mom pressed it between two pieces of wax paper. Looks kind of like a piece of bacon now. Ta-ta-ta. All right, there's so much stuff we could play with here. I suggest maybe we do a trick with a whole deck of cards. I got these at Costco, so if you see anything weird about them, you let me know. I'll take them right back to Costco. Normally I would have someone shuffle these, but I think they're already shuffled pretty good. This is called, by the way, this is called an overhand shuffle. Notice the cards actually change position. I'll do it this way. The cards actually change position, back and forth and back and forth. Fancy cut. I made that noise with my mouth too. All right, I've trained this pinky, wait a minute. I've trained this pinky finger. I don't know, maybe I had it right the first time. I've trained this pinky finger to poke a clump of cards out of the center of the deck. What are the odds that there would be anything valuable on top of that clump of cards? Oh, that's pretty good odds there. That's a very valuable card. Thank you. Up on the balcony. Thank you. Just stay right there. All right, try to maintain. Let's try it again. Clump of cards poked out of the center of the deck. Ta-ta-ta. Oh, you probably knew I was going to do it again. That's how magicians are, don't you know? There's another clump of cards and another ta-ta-ta-ta. Yeah, this gets kind of redundant after a while. Another clump of cards. And how does he keep finding them? I don't know either. So there's 1, 2, 3. There's one left. And that, of course, is that's not the, okay, maybe 3 out of 4 isn't bad, you know, because at least we got a 7 of clubs, right? That's close. We were looking for the clubs, right? So maybe if I wave the 7 in the vicinity of the other ones, a little peer pressure will help us to, oh, it turned it into an ace. Very, very similar to magic. Thank you very much. Ta-ta-ta. All right. Ta-ta. Here's one called the static electricity trick. Again, normally I would have someone choose a card, but I'll do it this way. Maybe right there. What do you say? What do you say? A 3 of diamonds. That's an excellent choice. 3 of diamonds goes into the deck like that. Say goodbye, 3 of diamonds. Couple of quick cuts and a shuffle. Our old friend, the overhand shuffle. Okay, now a little static electricity. Hope I have enough hair on my arms for this one. Come here, Rover. That's a good boy. Rover's got a lot of hair. Here, watch this. It worked. Thanks, puppy. My show mascot, Rover. Okay, enough card tricks. Whose idea was it to do card tricks? When I was a kid, I used to get beat up by card magicians. Who would have thought they were the tough guys? Paper cuts out the wazoo. They drove me to any other prop, including rope. Here's my favorite rope. This is Brenda. She's very jealous. Yesterday I did a trick with dental floss. She said, "Who's the skinny chick?" Oh, don't be that way, baby. We got a show to do. Here's a fun little knot called the Broop knot. Watch how it happens. It's called the Broop knot. And it unties itself too. Broop. So I can do it over and over. Broop. And over again. How much time do we have? Broop. I sent a video of this. Broop. To my mom, doop, in North Carolina. Broop, doop. Hey, Mom, what do you think? Broop, doop. She says, well, that's all right if that's what you want to do. Broop, doop. Did you even try to look for a job today? Yes, Mom, I'm fielding some offers. Broop, Ah, I can't do it anymore. I better do that. Wait. I'm gonna have some coffee smoothie. This'll get us going. Here's to the happiest holidays for the happiest people, and may we all be those people, surrounded by the other people that we love and that love us. That's a good toast. What did you do for a show? Well, we watched some tall, skinny guy drink coffee. We got that going for us. This is called threading the needle. I learned this in Cub Scouts in 1967. Don't do the math. That's the eye of the needle. This is the thread. It goes right through there, but it's going to happen really fast, okay? So I don't want you to blink. Are you ready? Oh, what are the odds? You all blinked at the same time. Try to control yourselves. I did it again. There, and you don't really need this. This twirly is good misdirection, you know, but I don't really need that. I've learned how to be a little more subtle with it. Instead of this, I just tip my hat to the camera and see it goes through. Maybe I see a pretty lady in the crowd. How you do, ma'am? Yep. Here's what it looks like if you're a gangsta. Pardon me. Gangsta, because they tip their hand down. Okay. How about under test conditions? Not test conditions. This is a figure 8 knot, so called because it looks like a little number ocho. That's 8. In the Navy, they call this a stop knot because it won't go through a tiny little eye. See the little eye? Little eye, that's its wrapper name. Little eye. You wouldn't think that big goomer would go through there, would you? It does, but it doesn't come back because it's a one-way stop knot. So what's my point? I don't know. Why is everyone looking at me? How about I teach you guys a magic trick now? This is called the knot disappears from here and appears over here trick. I should make a knot first. There. The knot disappears from here and appears over here trick. A whole lot of stuff has to go on here. I have to untie this one, and then I have to tie this one without you seeing it, and that's how the illusion is achieved. I usually do it behind my back. So I start over here and show them the knot, then I untie it and tie it over here. What do you think? Yeah, I know. I don't even have time to untie the first one. That's the problem with this. I wish there was a way to just like pluck it like a flower. Oh, I guess there is. Or maybe I could do the crisscross applesauce method. All right, let's start over again. Remember when we had just one knot? Memories. I wonder what key that's in. I'm sure Alan will be able to tell me later. All right, it's one knot, and then I put it behind my back, and we ended up with 2 knots, right? But we figured out how that was done, didn't we? That's right, extra knot. Can you see the extra knot? Tell me when it comes into focus. I like this part because it reminds me of a little bird puppet. Wait, let me give him a bigger beak. There, little bird puppet. Ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding. Ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding. See his little bird butt? Shake your tail feathers, birdie. I think he looks kind of like me. Handsome, of course. Sometimes his neck gets longer. That's a defense mechanism when he gets scared. What's he scared of? Well, parts of his body fall off sometimes. See, he just lost a foot. That's very disconcerting for the bird. And then he loses another foot, and that's, I don't know if it hurts him, but I kind of feel sorry for him, so I'll give him a little bird lobotomy. There. Now he does. Now it's just a snake. No, wait. Snake should have a head. There you go. Whoa, that looks remarkably similar to the bird head we saw a moment ago. Suspicious. All right, this is a yellow rope snake wrapped around a Caucasian log. I'm the Caucasian log. Peeking out from a Caucasian log. Don't be scared, it's still a rope. Wrapped around a left-handed Caucasian log. This guy did everything. Here's the cut and restored yellow rope snake. Snip, snip here, snip, snip there. Wait, I don't want to hurt the little fella. Give him a snake lobotomy. I'm getting pretty good at these lobotomies. Okay, snip, snip here, snip, snip there. A couple of Latina. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. They're not even. They're not even what? Shut up. I got this. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. I fix everything. I think that's pretty even. And then when we want to restore it, we just do this. See? It's easy when you know how. Now you can do a magic show. Here's a rope with no ends. Did you ever see a rope with no ends? No, we haven't, Phil Van T. You'll never be able to say that again. Say goodbye to that end. Say goodbye to that end. You're just putting them in your hands, dude. Yeah, hush up. Can you see me? I can see you. See, no ends. Where did the ends go? It's a mystery. Nobody knows. It's a cycle. And endless. Hey, wait. Did my expression change? I feel kind of worried. I got this. Ow! Rope burn. Okay, I gotta put the ends back on the rope. Maybe that, no, there. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell where they go. The manual said it would be obvious. Ding! I'll be darned, it made a little noise. Must be right there. That's it. Da, 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 da. Da 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 da. Okay, real quick here. Does anyone have a bigger, more horrific looking ring than this? We'll use this one. It says it's a champion ring. I don't know what I'm a champion of, but I must be really good because it says it twice. This trick is called Houdini Escapes. Houdini Escapes. Let me click on one little thing here, and the ring is Houdini, by the way. Oh, and my other ring, that's a mood ring stuck on happy. That explains my chipper personality. I used to say my ebullient personality, but everybody was like, what? Bookworm, bookworm. So anyway, this is Houdini. He's already caught on the rope. The whole plot is Houdini getting locked up in a trunk. And then we wrap the trunk with rope, and we wrap the trunk with chains, and then we dump Houdini in the East River. Nobody likes you no more, Houdini, and yet somehow he always gets out. I don't even know how that one works. So here's another one. I invented this while driving on the 405 freeway. And if you live in LA, then you know that's entirely possible, because nobody drives on the 405 freeway. We all just sit there and have a little chat. Plenty of free time. This is called the little cow. I just do the bottom part of the cow. Oh, sorry. There, that's better, huh? Okay, this cow is pierced, which is kind of freaky, but not as freaky as being pierced down here, though. Too fast to be entertaining, Phil Van T. All right, here's one called the Pinocchio Knot. Pinocchio wanted to be a real boy, but he wasn't. The knot wants to be a real knot, but it isn't. Okay, Pinocchio Knot. How do you make a Pinocchio knot into a real knot? Well, he has to kiss a magic frog. Ha! It's not easy being green. All right. The ring is the frog. Kiss the frog, Pinocchio. You want to be a real knot? Kiss the frog. Hey, it worked. Look, it's actually a real knot. What's that? Can Phil Van T do it with two rings? You know I can. Let's try it, shall we? Two rings. Can you hear that? 2 rings is twice as difficult. No, it isn't. It's more than twice as difficult. 2 rings is more than twice as difficult because they're both on separate highways, distinctly different personalities, and yet somehow, bang, zoom. Okay, enough rope tricks. Now we're going to do a string trick. They're very similar. Anybody have a string? No? That's okay. We'll use this rope. Sorry, I just wanted to do that joke. Listen, whenever I get hired to do a show like this, I always try to give my client a chance to win their money back. Don't get your hopes up, because this is an old con game and I'm pretty good at it. It's like the 3 shell game with the 3 cups and the object, and you switch them around. Except this is an old Scottish version called the cup and the purse game. I've got the purse. You met the purse earlier. Here's the cup, or in this case, cups. I like to increase my odds. Notice the cups are covered with brightly colored electrical tape. Brightly colored electrical tape. I love brightly colored electrical tape. I use it for everything. If I ever kidnap anyone, they're going to look fabulous. The little ball is made out of red electrical tape. I think it looks like a dried cherry. What do you think? The ball goes in the cup. You can hear it click, clack, click, clack. Now it's either going to be in the cup or it's going to be in the man purse, okay? The ball, like I said, is going to make a little noise when it's in the cup, so that's at least a hint. But it doesn't make any noise at all when it goes into the man purse. All right, are you ready to play? Let's start over again. Hey, wait a minute. All right, back and forth, and very clearly into the man purse. Wait a minute, have we had the cups inspected? Let's do that now. We got, there's the inside of the cups. There's the outside of the cups. Did I tell you about the little trap door right there? Oh, yes, there is. Let me show you how that works. That dried cherry goes on top of the trap door. I cover it over. This is one of my favorite parts because when it goes through the trap door, it gets bigger. It's a biggerizer. Did it really get bigger, or is it just me holding it up closer to the camera? I love the aspect ratio of these Zoom shows. And because the ball is so huge, it actually fills the whole space inside the cup. So it should be easier to follow, even though there's still space in the cup for the other dried cherry. Wait a minute, how many of these do you have, Phil Van T? Well, I know we got one big boy. Don't roll those bloodshot eyes at me. I can tell you've been out on a spree. It's plain you are lying when you say you've been crying. Don't roll those bloodshot eyes at me. Boop-a-choo, 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 boop-a-choo. Don't roll those bloodshot eyes at me. Well, boy, I had a good time. Here's the entertainment value thermometer. Bubbling over with entertainment deliciousness. Happy holidays to you and yours. Thank you so much for making me feel so important by including me on this very special day. Bye, everybody.